In this video, I'm going to be telling you guys how you can get yourself to diamond with these 3 little quick and easy tips. With that being said, make sure you watch the whole video and take in everything I have to say. So without any further ado, let's get into tip number 1, which is actually going and landing at the medallion spots. So the medallion is a new feature Epic Games added in Chapter 5, which allows you gain shield over time. So having it instantly just means that you're going to survive for longer, because you're not going to be using your healer burst a lot. All you have to do is just box up and it heals over time. 3 tick, so it is really OP. So it's a broken item in the game, because if you do get low, you can just box up and you can just heal. It's perfect for end games. But with that being said, let me get to the point, which is if you do kill the medallion and get the medallion of the NPC, it instantly gives you percentage, which means you're more likely to gain than to lose, because going to a medallion is like a risk, because there's going to be a lot of people there, and if you do end up getting it, it means that you're somewhat good. However, there is a little trick to it, which is medallions spawn randomly in the POIs, and you can see this when you open your map. You can see the medallion icon next to the landing spots, and that's where you want to go. This makes it a little bit harder because you don't know the spot, especially because it's the new map and it might not be a landing spot, so you might have to just check out different landing spots. But with that being said, I'm just gonna go on to side tip, which is finding a good landing spot. So if you are not confident with your mechanics and your aim, then what I suggest you do is you find a mellow landing spot where not many people land, and you get yourself looted up and rush later. Because go on to the second point, it means kills actually give a lot more XP than you camping. So for example, if you do get 4 kills and you just die like mid game, you would get more percentage than someone that went to top 5 and got 0 kills. So kills actually mean a lot, and we've seen this in the previous seasons of ranked, that kills is a lot of percentage. So that's definitely the way to go. So if you want to rank up high, make sure you improve on your rushing skills in creative, and make sure you're good at fighting. You know what's happening, because it's going to help you a lot in rank. But with that being said, we're going to move on to the final tip I have for you guys in this video, which is playing squads and duos. Squads and duos is significantly easier than playing solos, because solos not many people have like the mental capacity or the patience to fight like really good players, because they really take a lot of time, and it's quite hard because solos is just, it's always been hard realistically. But and duos on the other hand has always been quite easy, because people just boost each other, and some people are in the rank that they're not meant to be in, so you can get easy kills. And especially if you have somewhat good teamwork, you can easily clear out a spot and get a lot of kills, and maybe stack upon wins, because wins actually gives you a lot of points. Like for example, going from, you start at gold 2 right in the season, going from gold 2 to diamond, easy percentage points if you're getting wins. Like for a win, you probably get 100% straight. You just get 100% straight away. Wins mean a lot, so playing with duos means easier wins, so I suggest you guys do that. A little bonus tip I have for you guys is actually picking the right weapons for your loadout. For example, you don't want to be picking up the auto shotgun unless that's the only shotgun that you have access to in that game, because that shotgun is it doesn't have that much of a good fire rate compared to the drum gun that was previously added, and it doesn't do that much damage either, unless it's the mythic version. The other ones just not just worth it. You would rather pick up that hammer shotgun, which is more accurate, does a lot more damage, has a tight spread, so you want to pick up that so you can do a lot more damage and you can play around with your peaks. With the auto shotgun, if you do have it, I recommend you just going into the guy's face, because you're gonna you'd rather take a 50-50 basically, because you're more likely to actually kill the guy, because if he has a hammer, then he can only hit you once. As long as he doesn't one pump you, you got him covered. And another thing I have for you guys is actually pick up snipers. Get your aim good with snipers, because the meta in this season is all about snipers really, and if you have good aim with your snipers, then that means you're able to just one tap even better players that are mechanically better than you. I would really advise not camping in these ranks, because these ranks, if you find them difficult, you need to get practice, and it doesn't matter if you lose, as long as you're gaining and learning from the fights that you're winning or you're losing from, then you can improve as a player overall, and that means you can get yourself into elite, even champions next season, even champions next season. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that the tips help you out, and if you haven't already, then make sure you watch my other videos I made last season, which is on about how you can get yourself to Unreal champs and those videos have a lot more tips and tricks for the higher ranks, and it can help you a lot. This principle same apply for this season as well, because every ranked season has the same amount of like how you gain your percentages. So make sure you watch that video. And also, I recently switched to keyboard and mouse, and I did make a progression video, and if you're interested in that, I'll leave that in the description below, the link. Use code NXV, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe.